Welcome to the Alpha Lambda Delta induction ceremony on November 6, 2020. As you can see, we have a number of chapters participating this afternoon. As I've said in my emails, this is the date that your chapters have chosen. We've offered a number of them. Of course, given the pandemic and your chapter's not able to have in-person ceremonies, which is the norm for Alpha Lambda Delta, they're lovely ceremonies on your campuses. For those that couldn't do that, we're hosting national ceremonies. So welcome to everybody. Again, my name is Eileen Merberg. I'm the Executive Director of the National Office, National Alpha Lambda Delta. We are headquartered in upstate New York, Western New York, near Rochester. If anyone knows that region, that's where we are. And I'm going to have my two co-facilitators introduce themselves as well. Bob, let's start with you.
Hey everyone, my name is Bob Fisk. I'm a student member at large in the National Council, and I go to the University of Connecticut.
Great, thanks Bob. And Bradley.
Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to this induction. I'm Bradley Taylor, and I serve as a professional member at large on our National Council and also as a co-advisor to the chapter here at High Point University in Central North Carolina. So glad to be with you all.
Great. Okay. So again, welcome. This is our agenda for this afternoon. Our ceremonies online are about 30 minutes tops. What we're going to do is induct all of you individually as members. There are about 1,000 students invited to be inducted today. And I'll talk, I'll show a brief video from the National Council featuring Bradley's in the video, welcoming you to the national organization. I'm going to spend just a few minutes or so talking about the benefits of being a member of Alpha Lambda Delta from the national perspective and all that we offer at the national level. There are going to be some slides in our presentation that are specific to your chapters that advisors have submitted. So we'll review some of those and then we'll close up the ceremony. So I think we are ready to go. Let me just give a minute for a few more in the waiting room. I think folks are here. And so let us get started with our ceremony this afternoon.
All right, wonderful. So Alpha Lambda Delta is a national society which honors high academic achievement in the first year of college. The purpose of our organization is to encourage superior academic achievement among students in their first year in institutions of higher education, to promote intelligent living and a continued high standard of learning, and to assist students in recognizing and developing meaningful goals for their roles in our society.
Alpha Lambda Delta was founded as an honor society in 1924 at the University of Illinois by the Dean of Women, Mariah Leonard. It soon became a national organization as chapters were established at Purdue University in 1926 and DePaul University in 1927. The growth of the society has continued with almost 400 chapters recognized.
These candidates who are now presented in this virtual induction have attained the high standard required by National Alpha Lambda Delta and are worthy to be recognized by both their college and this organization for their notable achievement in scholarship.
We are here to inform all of you, the new inductees, concerning our organization and ask them to take the pledge to make the best possible use of your education. The initials of our name stand for the Greek words Aleloi Lampedia Diadosusen, which stands for the motto, "We shall pass our torches on one to another."
The insignia of Alpha Lambda Delta represents a lighted candle. The golden base of our candle signifies honesty and integrity, which are the foundation on which we build. The shaft of our candle signifies strength and courage, and the light of our candle signifies truth and wisdom, which can dispel ignorance and superstition and give us the insight to live well in our time.
The red represents the burning flame of knowledge. The white represents the search for truth. The gold represents the strong base of honor. These, our three colors, symbolize the standards held by all members of Alpha Lambda Delta.
Your education is the means by which you learn to recognize the wonders of science, to appreciate the beauty of great literature and art, to use well your own language, to learn the lessons of past history, to speak and read the languages of others, to study the social and political forces of the world, and to discuss the thought and the philosophy of other ages. Through these means, you can evaluate the forces and the standards of your generation and learn to live significantly.
So we now wish to induct individually all of you, the students who have earned the privilege of becoming members of your institution's chapter of Alpha Lambda Delta. So the way this works when we do this online is we are going to recite the pledge. I'm going to actually read it to you. If you're in a room on your campus, your advisor or maybe chapter officer would stand at the head of the room and read the pledge line by line with you repeating it. So because we're online, I'll just read it and you can sort of think about it and read along with me. And then I'll talk about next steps. So the pledge is, I accept membership into National Alpha Lambda Delta, understanding that in doing so, I assume the responsibility of continuing to maintain its standards of service, of diligence, and of integrity. I pledge to promote high scholarship and to use my education for the benefit of my community, my nation, and the world in which we live. Nice, there's some of you actually reciting it. Okay. Okay, so this is, again, how it's going to work. There's 1,000 names to share. We are unfortunately not going to read them all to you, but I want you to see your name on the screen because this is a momentous occasion, a special occasion, and we want to recognize every student who has become a member of Alpha Lambda Delta. And so I'm going to go alphabetically by school, and each slide will have names in alphabetical order. So we're asking that when you see your name, if you could type in chat, I accept. And that would be as if you read the pledge aloud and your acceptance of the pledge. So this will only take just a minute or so. I won't linger on them too long. So please look for your name and type I accept in the chat. So we're going to start with the University of Arkansas at Fort Smith. Cabrini University, Finlandia, SUNY Fredonia, Georgia Gwinnett College, Hanover College, Heidelberg University, Illinois College, Long Island University in Brooklyn, if anyone's here from there, University of Louisiana at Lafayette, Montclair State University, the University of North Texas, Ohio University, and we have a couple of slides for Ohio. University of Oklahoma College of Arts and Sciences, St. Anselm College, Texas A&M University at Commerce, Trinity University, the University of West Georgia, West Virginia University.
Congratulations, a huge, huge, huge congratulations. If you were not watching, I was putting reactions on the top of the screen. I'm giving you an applause. You have now recorded your induction into Alpha Lambda Delta on this, the 6th day of November in the year 2020. We extend a huge congratulations to each and every one of you for all the things that you've accomplished so far and all of the things we know you're going to accomplish in the future. May you find in the years ahead the rewards of an educated person: imagination, adventure, humor, compassion, and understanding. May you have tolerance in the dealings with all persons, generosity in giving to those in need, and insight into the feelings of others. In relating to your education to the world in which you live, we hope that you will make a meaningful contribution to society.
Congratulations, new members of Alpha Lambda Delta.
Welcome to our organization, and congratulations on your hard work this past semester. It's truly paid off.
Congratulations on your induction into Alpha Lambda Delta.
Hello, and congratulations on your academic achievement. May today be the beginning of your journey with Alpha Lambda Delta.
We are here today, first and foremost, to celebrate your accomplishments, what you have been able to do as individuals. So I'd like to speak to a couple of you in the room. Typically, in my induction ceremonies here at Western, students typically fall in two buckets. I don't want to generalize or overgeneralize, but allow me to speak to at least two audiences, and some of you may fall out inside the margins here. First, a lot of you graduate high school with all the expectations in the world that you are going to do tremendously well in college, and that's outstanding. Hope you feel validated. You should. All the accomplishments, all the hard work you did in high school, all of that led and prepared you for college success. And today, you're here because you've earned that. I'd also like to talk to the students who may have been a little bit more like me, who college sounded great coming out of high school, but I doubted myself. I doubted my ability. I wasn't sure if I could stand alongside other college students and earn the same grades as them. And overall, just scared of failure. Let's be a little bit honest. But guess what? You're in here with all the other folks that have those high expectations for themselves. And nobody's experience is better or worse than the others, but I hope you take a moment to appreciate that. You are exactly where you belong. You're in the room. You made it. You're here for a reason.
I have little doubt that membership in ALD will be the first of many accomplishments and accolades earned on your path to graduation.
I encourage you to take advantage of everything that Alpha Lambda Delta has to offer.
All of you, I'm challenging you now. You have done the hard work as individuals. You have earned your place at the table to be leaders on your college campus. But now you've chosen to be ALD members. So now the challenge before you is to expand that opportunity to others. Expand the opportunity of academic achievement. Be able to encourage your peers, ALD members and not, to do well inside the classroom and outside of it, to take advantage of all the learning that the collegiate experience offers. College is the last time the world will allow you to just selfishly invest in yourself. For 4 years, you started out well. Now continue that impact. Welcome to Alpha Lambda Delta.
Get involved with your chapter. Explore the leadership opportunities offered. Also take some time to explore the variety of resources on the Alpha Lambda Delta website. Seek out opportunities that will allow you to build on your skills and ones that will allow you to give back to the community. Take full advantage of your membership in this National Academic Honor Society. Congratulations on your achievement.
You have joined an amazing honor society, and kudos to you for all that you've accomplished so far in your college career. Alpha Lambda Delta, or we like to call it ALD, is filled with some amazing opportunities just for you. So make sure to get involved.
I hope you take the time to learn about what the national organization and, more importantly, what your chapter has to offer. Participate. Connect with others from different disciplines that share a common level of intellectual curiosity. Engage. Participate in a service project, whether it be assisting others in their first year transition or a community campus service project. Give back. Lead. Get involved with your chapter by sharing your ideas, your talents, and your skills. Inspire. Consider taking on a chapter leadership role. Participate in ALD webinars and develop those leadership skills that will serve you well beyond graduation in your personal and professional life. You have a fire inside you, and now is the time to shine. Congratulations, and welcome to Alpha Lambda Delta.
Congratulations. Welcome to the Alpha Lambda Delta family.
Welcome to our organization, and again, congratulations.
Part of membership, again, if you were in a room on your campus, you would walk across the stage and receive this beautiful certificate with your name on it. and a pin. And so all those materials have been shipped to your campuses. And so what I want to share is each campus has different ways that they're going to distribute your membership material, basically, essentially a certificate and a pin. Some of you may have already received it, but I'll just take a few seconds to go through some of these slides. The first slide is a chart. If you don't see your school's name on it, it's because they sent me a special PowerPoint slide, which I'm going to show in a second. So for these, however many chapters that are here, take a screenshot. If you do have questions, you'll likely get an email from your advisor to let you know any specific information. But this is the information they shared with me. Just know also that on our website is every chapter listing with the advisor and an email address if you're not sure who to get in touch with. So this is for all of these chapters. And then let me just share some specific information. So Cabrini, if you're here from Cabrini, they sent me this. So take a quick picture of this message. You can pick it up starting Monday in Grace Hall. And again, this session is being recorded. So if you missed something, you can go back to the recording. SUNY Fredonia, look at that beautiful cake. If you were in person, you'd have cake right now. You should all go and have a piece of cake anyway. But you can get yours at the Williams Center. This is from Georgia Gwinnett College. If you're here from Georgia Gwinnett, Building B, Atrium on Thursday, the 19th. And take a picture of that email address. You can email Dara Henry. University of North Texas, they're saying keep an eye on your email, but also please note that they're having a meeting on Wednesday, November 11th via Zoom. So keep an eye out on your email from North Texas. St. Anselm, again, they did have in person for a minute in the spring, but again, they'll email you with more specific information regarding picking it up and your certificate in there. Okay, so just a few more slides I want to share. I did invite chapters participating to send me more information. So again, if you want to take pictures to keep track of all the information, your advisor and president's emails are on this slide. SUNY Fredonia also wanted to share a little bit about the things that they're working on, their chapter focus, and things that they coordinate throughout the year. How to get involved. There's a lot of information here that I won't read to you, but again, they're a very involved chapter at SUNY Fredonia. Check out their web portal on Fred Connect. And I will note that there is a LinkedIn workshop. Oh, okay, today. So keep an eye on email for that. And then just some fun pictures of the great things that Fredonia does. Okay. St. Anselm, again, an example of activities that they do throughout the year. Some great social distancing, hanging out on the lawn there. That's always good to see. They've had a number of scholarship winners. So all students here, I'm going to talk about scholarships in just a second, but you're all eligible to apply for scholarships. So I'll show you where you can find out more information about that. And so again, for St. Anselm, they do a lot of activities in service and leadership, academic enrichment. They are active, as all these chapters are, active online, even though if we can't meet in person, they're still doing things through Zoom and socially distanced ways. Okay, so I'm going to talk about a few things that we offer nationally. Again, this will just take another minute, give me a few more minutes. Scholarships, perks, leadership, career, educational partners, and honor cords. So let me just switch over to our website. Okay, so again, I'm not going to read you the pages or anything, but I do want to just point them out. First and foremost, our website is at nationalald.org. So that's the main website, nationalald.org. First thing I want to mention is scholarships. So all of you, because you are members and high achieving students who are probably now in your sophomore year or otherwise, you're ripe for scholarship. So you're quite eligible for a lot. check out ALD's scholarship program, but also I want to point out our external scholarship page, which offers a lot of resources for other scholarships, not ALD related, but that again, you're very eligible for because they're looking for high achieving students. So check out our scholarship page. A fairly unique program we have called ALD Perks. It's essentially a discount program. It's an app you can download on your phone. You do need to opt into it. We offer it to all members. It's a special exclusive membership for Alpha Lambda Delta membership, but you do need to opt in and register for it. And it's 300,000 discounts, pizza and restaurants, movie tickets if anyone goes to movies anymore, oil changes, tires for your car, I mean, you name it, it's 300,000 different discounts. So plus a whole wellness portal. So you do need to go to ALD Perks on our website and register for the program, and then you'll get an invitation to download the app. Again, it's a free membership, so why not? Another free membership is a new program we just launched a month ago or so. You could be nationally certified as a student leader by participating in this series of courses. So it's 12 mini courses. They'll each take 30-40 minutes. It's called ALD Lead Certified. Great speakers, nationally known speakers. I don't know if anyone knows some. You might recognize some of these names, but these are the courses: communication skills, goal setting, listening, resiliency, self-understanding. If you complete 10 out of 12, you'll be issued a national certificate. And again, they're self-paced. You could take as long as you want to complete them. Click on that link to enroll in the program. Next one is Career Conversations. These are web-based conversations we're having with successful Alpha Lambda Delta alumni who majored when they were an undergraduate like you all are, had these majors, and then have successful careers based on those majors. And so if you have any of these majors and want to hear about their path from first year to career, tune into any of these. You do need to register ahead of time. There's a bunch coming up in November and a few in December. All the ones that have been passed that we've already done, the recordings are here online. So check out our Career Conversations program. Second to last thing is our partners at ALD, nationalald.org/partners. These are a variety of organizations that are offering a lot of nice benefits to ALD members, exclusive benefits, scholarships to internship programs in Washington, D.C. and internationally, test prep discounts on a test prep course called Magoosh or programs. And one I really like to highlight is Scholars. It's sort of like Match.com. I guess that's, I'm old, so Tinder maybe. It's sort of like matching for jobs and your interests. So you create a profile on Scholars and talk about your skills and your abilities and your interests, and employers have their profiles, and the system, the program will match you with, if a company is looking for a student intern or a new employee with certain skills and you've said you have those skills, it's going to match you up and get you in touch with that company for them to hire you. So that's our Scholars. If you come across any pages on the ALD website that are password protected, does anyone want to guess what the password is? Do you remember the history of Alpha Lambda Delta? Anyone, any guesses? The password is, for all pages, 1924, which is the year Alpha Lambda Delta was founded. So if you do come across any pages that have this link, use 1924. Last but not least, if you're excited about being an ALD member and you'd like to wear your pride, then get some swag and merchandise. We sell t-shirts and sweatshirts and hoodies and sweatpants and yoga pants, cups and pens and all sorts of items. And what's of most interest to a lot of students is the honor cord. So this is where you'd purchase your honor cord to wear at graduation. That's shopald.org. Okay, let's see. Last but not least, I want to mention, oh, thank you, Bradley, for putting all those links. All the links are in chat. Can you type 1924 too? Because I'm stuck on a private message to everyone. Thank you. We'd love a follow on social media. We are at National ALD on all 4 of our platforms. Please follow. We do post a lot of information. We have a study tip Sunday every week. We're profiling and highlighting scholarship recipients, lots of useful information, particularly on Instagram. So we'd love a follow on our social media. Okay, so those are some benefits and many more, of course, on your own campuses. And so the last thing that I'll have someone else talk about is ways encouraging you to get involved and hopefully ways for you to take on leadership roles. So I'm going to ask Bob and Bradley to talk a little bit about that. Bradley, do you want to start?
Absolutely. Thanks, Eileen. Again, congratulations. And I'm just going to say really simply, your experience in Alpha Lambda Delta is truly your experience. And so getting involved, whether that be in through, some of these great opportunities that Eileen just mentioned, or it's even getting involved in your local chapter, it's going to make your experience be so much more rich and fulfilled. And so get involved. Reach out to your chapter advisor or your peer student officers for that chapter and find ways to get engaged. I know some of you are at home and kind of going to school virtually, but there's still ways to get engaged virtually as well. Just like you see here on the screen, there's a lot of opportunities. Chapters will do service projects in their campus and in their community. Sometimes they'll get together for socials or maybe invite guest speakers in to talk about particular topics that might span many disciplines. And so I encourage you to attend those events and make this experience your own experience. Additionally, leadership is really important too. As Eileen mentioned, we have the ALD Leads program, which is awesome. And you also may want to be a chapter officer or serve on one of your chapter's committees. And I encourage you to get involved in that way because, again, this experience is going to be your experience. So if you want to get involved and make a difference in your local chapter and your community, then be a part of that. And if you just want to be a member and attend some events, that's okay too. But make sure to reach out and ask questions and ask how you can get engaged. And Bob, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you've done, because you're a chapter officer and also on our national council.
So I first want to say congratulations to all of you for being inducted into Alpha Lambda Delta. Couple things about me, like, first of all, being an Alpha Lambda Delta really is what you make of it. I don't think any chapter has like mandatory participation, so it's like really you're as involved as you want to be in it. That being said, like, you can do a lot with it. I was inducted not even 2 years ago, and I'm sitting here as a member of the National Council. So there's just been a lot of stuff that I've done. It started off as I was an officer for my local chapter, the University of Connecticut. I basically just managed the social media, and being on the executive board came the opportunity to go to the National Leadership Conference that Alpha Lambda Delta offers every year. And that was an amazing experience in itself, because I got to meet people from all around the country. And it was just great to not only hear their ideas of what they do at Alpha Lambda Delta, but just also get to know people from around the country. And so that was just, amazing to meet new people and all that stuff. And I also talked to the other student member at large at the national conference, and she was telling me about her position. And then I was interested, so I applied to that as well. So it's really, you go into as much depth in ALD as you want to. But also, aside from like leadership positions, just doing social events or like academic events, some of you join this just to further your studies, and chapters will offer like scholarships events where it's like they'll give you scholarships to apply for. Like they have like LinkedIn workshops, like resume workshops. So like it helps you advance academically, but it also lets you meet new people socially. If they have like a paint night or like a tie-dye night, or like I know the University of Connecticut has like dodgeball and kickball in the spring semesters usually. So there's really a lot of stuff you can do. And one thing that we do at my chapter is, as the executive board, we ask our members, like, what events would you like to see happen? So even if you're not part of the executive board, if you don't choose to go that route, you can still like suggest events, and maybe an event that you want, other people will also find it popular, and it could be like a new tradition for your chapter to carry. So it's really a great experience, and you get a lot out of it, but it's really just what you make of it.
Thank you all so much, and congratulations.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks for being here. Congrats to all. Have a good evening.